Welcome to the third video in the series. This video will show you how to access the weekly schedule located on Google Docs. You'll want to start off at the Google homepage, go up to the menu option where it says More, scroll down until you get to Documents. Click on that, and then we will enter in the EPL sign-in information. If we are using Firefox, we can probably save these passwords as well. I'm going to click on Sign In, and you'll be brought to the main Google Docs screen. Let me scroll the screen over so you can see what this looks like. This is your typical Google Docs desktop. We have in here a sample weekly schedule, which is built on the Google spreadsheet application. If it were a real schedule, it would list the week, the days of the week. To view the schedule, all we do is to click on it. Since I'm only showing you a partial image of the screen, you won't be able to get a sense of the full week. Let me show you a little bit more. I'm going to scroll over, and you can see that each day has a different color theme. This is because the schedule is going to be open at the RA and reference desks, and we want to make sure that it's obvious what day it is. If you notice, the top few lines are frozen. That means if you scroll up and down the page, the headers will stay there. This is to make viewing the document a little bit easier. I've scrolled back over to the other side of the screen for a moment, and we'll concentrate a little bit on Monday's schedule. If you notice, it says that we're looking at 3 p.m. I'm going to scroll up the page a little bit, and so we'll be able to see 9 in the morning. Okay. So you can see that the Loft is not open. There isn't anybody scheduled there, but there is a person scheduled on the RA desk and on the reference desk. This is pretty straightforward compared to what we were using before. The only difference is that if this schedule is open here, other people can have the schedule open on other desks, from home, whatever, and it won't affect the schedule at all. It won't lock it down. Everybody has access to it. Let's say Kathleen calls in sick. All of a sudden, somebody's going to have to go in and change that. Let's say Leslie is going to be working the reference desk instead. So she's going to click on Lanigan and make the change. Notice you can enter that new information here or up in this box here, either way. And I'm going to type Williams for Lanigan. That way we'll know that Lanigan was originally scheduled. My suggestion is to do this if somebody calls in sick. That way we'll know what's going on. I'm going to switch out the 10 a.m. reference shift as well. Let's put Hanson on the desk. And you know, I'm just going to switch this a little bit so it looks nicer. I'm going to hit enter. There it is. There we go. So now everybody is aware of this change. This will make things very straightforward. Let's scroll down the screen to the very bottom for a moment. And you can notice this note section here. On the old schedule, the note section was located on the right side of the page. This time, it's located on the bottom. So if you have any questions, you can always view this and make sure that all the information from the Google Scheduling Conflict Calendar is located properly in the Notes section. Most of the time, the schedulers will take care of this, but if you see something that's wrong, let somebody know. Another change that we decided to make to this schedule is instead of having a box for 6 to 8 p.m. or 6 to 9, we decided to clarify who would be working what desk until what time. So we can see now that Mary Hilmer goes home at 8 p.m. and Olivia Moe stays until 9 p.m. We also see that Sue McClellan is in charge of closing. One of the reasons we decided to use Google Calendar or Google Docs is because it is so straightforward. If you have any questions, please ask us. One of the things that we think will take the most adjustment time is just viewing the schedule vertically instead of horizontally. But we hope in the end it will be easier for everybody. Once again, thanks again for your time and have a great day.